Senior doctors concerned for their safety, a unified approach to state housing, and Jordie Barrett ruled out of the World Cup opener. Kia ora, I'm Wilhelmina Shrimpton filling in for Cherie Kinnear, and these are the latest NZ Herald headlines. 2 days after strike action, senior doctors are now calling for security guards inside every emergency department, with assaults on the rise. Data shows more than 7,000 incidents against public health employees were recorded in the 2 years to April 2023. The Australasian College for Emergency Medicine is also calling for more resources for mental health facilities, 150 extra beds in aged care facilities, improving working conditions and equitable access and treatment for Māori. Aotearoa New Zealand Faculty Chair Dr Kate Allen says there's likely even more unreported incidents.
They can be exposed to prolonged waits, and it can be a really challenging environment, and all of this can just lead to escalating behaviour.
A unified election promise from 3 political parties. Labour's Chris Hipkins, National's Nicola Willis and the Greens' Marama Davidson have all pledged to build an additional 1,000 state homes in Auckland every year. The trio also committed to regular meetings with Te Ohu Tamaki Community Alliance after speaking in South Auckland last night. And Labour leader Chris Hipkins says he won't rule out adjusting income tax brackets for inflation, but he isn't actively considering it. Tax was a hot topic from business leaders questioning Hipkins about his economic vision at a Bloomberg address in Auckland yesterday. The incumbent Prime Minister says the government needs revenue and tax cuts aren't the best way of increasing people's take-home pay.
Take a minimum wage worker. It's not always a popular topic with the business community because it increases their costs. But we've increased the minimum wage by nearly $7 an hour. A tax cut gives those minimum wage workers 25 cents an hour.
2 people are dead following a crash between a milk tanker and a car near Shannon in Horowhenua. Police say the vehicles collided just after 3 yesterday afternoon, closing parts of the main trunk railway line and State Highway 57 for a time. Both have since reopened. To sport now, and All Blacks midfielder Jordie Barrett has been ruled out of the Rugby World Cup opener against France, joining injured starters Tyrell Lomax, Brodie Retallick and Shannon Frizzell on the sideline. Barrett's knee injury prevented him from training this week, with Anton Leonard-Brown named at 12 as his replacement. Meanwhile, Nepo Lolala comes in for Lomax, Dalton Papali'i for Frizzell, and Scott Barrett and Sam Whitelock will form the locking pair. And those are the latest NZ Herald headlines. For more news worth knowing, head to nzherald.co.nz.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.